So, our today's topic is how to control our emotions. Because in today's society, this is so important we understand this. Once you lost your control over your emotion, you become very dangerous and you could do anything. Like you can kill somebody or you can abuse somebody or anything like this could be happen. So before these emotions ruin your life, why not we learn how to control our emotion? I don't know why anybody do not teach you this in school or college because almost everybody wants to know how to control their emotions because as we all know emotions are so powerful. Almost 50% of our life is decided only by how you feel inside and how your emotions work. You control them or they controls you. In 95% of cases, you will find your emotions controlled you. You do not control him. If you try to control him, you are only got disappointment, right? Is this not the truth of your life also? Is this not also what your experience said to you? If this also bothers you, my friend, so you don't need to worry. You come to the right place. Today we will find out how we can control our emotions in a very practical and realistic way without getting hurt by these emotions. So without any wasting any time, let's begin. So, what we call our mind is the collection of our thought, emotions, and feelings, right? As we all know, our mind is so powerful, but it does not exist in our reality. It does not have its own identity. Now, what we call brain is different from the mind. It can be part of our mind, but it cannot be mind. And many people see our brain as a part of our body, they do not even consider it as a small part of our mind. Now it's totally a different topic, some other day we will talk about it. Today we have to discover this topic whom we are talking about first. If you want to get control of your emotions, then my first advice is this: you have to spend some little time of your life with yourself. And like a scientist, you have to observe why I cannot sit quietly for half an hour with myself. Why do I need someone else's company every time to make me feel better? I cannot understand what's wrong with me. In the beginning, it will be hard and would like to run from that place. But you have to make some patience and give a command to yourself. Like you can say, let's see what happens if I am not standing up. But we become scared and lose self control in the very beginning. When someone said this to you, you have to spend some of your little time in isolation. Just tell me one thing: if you will not spend some time with yourself, then how would you find out how much stronger your emotions? And when you will not know, then how will you control them? Now you can say it's so difficult. Yes, it is, because you never practiced this before. You were born in the crowd, you become grow up in the crowd, and if you will not take it seriously, you will die in that crowd. You spend the whole of your life with those peoples who are not only scared but run away from their loneliness. From the beginning to the end of your life, you never give time to yourself. Do you know why? Do you want to know the physiology? Why every time we chase others and did not give time for ourselves? Because we feel some little security with the crowd. As I told you before, emotions are so strong and powerful. You cannot control him until you are not strong enough to handle and face your emotions. Now I am going to tell you a fact. It may be surprise you, but over 95% of your decision you have been taken in your life is really not yours. Because you were not aware and conscious at that time. You take not because it's important and necessary, but because you were driven by your temporary emotions. That's why you have to take. They must force you. You definitely did some mistake in your past, but now when you look back, you must have realized and acknowledged when my mind had gone at that time. I cannot take that decision, and you feel ashamed some of your decision which you have been taken in your past. Now you can understand how much it became important to get control over on your emotions. If you do not give proper time to understand yourself, these emotions can ruin your life. Now, one question which you can ask yourself is when it is so important, then why I never tried this before? Then my answer will be that you do not know how peaceful it is. Once you taste how much it helps you to set yourself free, then you do not want to deal with people anymore. Even then, people have curious to make a connection with you because every one of us enjoy only that person's company which can give us freedom. And tell me one thing, how can you give freedom to others whenever you will not be free? Whenever you will make yourself like this, then you will become free from all your sufferings. Whoever comes and goes into your life when it didn't affect your peace, and along with you are not taking any decision on behalf of your temporary emotions, only then you are free to live a life the way you want to live. I hope this video will be helpful for you and pay a contribution to making your life better and easier. If you also want to contribute to my life, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you are visiting me for the first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can get a notification when I upload any of videos. I also believe you will share this with your family, friends and your close ones, so I think I don't need to say this. Definitely this will give me the courage to continue my journey and making videos like this, so I can never give up. Your love inspires me to keep going. Keep tuning, I'm your own honey.